So essentially, love bombing is a coping mechanism for someone who has low internal self-worth, has an inability to emotionally self-regulate, and they are hooked on external validation. So it's often about them seeking control over the relationship dynamic, even if it's unconsciously. They want to lock you in. That's the fearful side and the anxious side of the person. They are wanting to sort of lock you in, get that external validation from you. However, where you see it start to unravel and the distance growing is when they realize that you're actually a person who has wants, needs, insecurities, and life just happens, and you need to have something given back to you, basically, emotionally. Once you actually start having needs, that's when things begin to unravel internally for them, because their fears get activated. And that's where you can see a plethora of their self-sabotaging behaviors and distance begin to grow. So you might see the slow fade. You might see hot and cold, on and off, like they'll try and break up with you, then they'll come back. They call this the boomerang cycle. You might be ghosted or you might be discarded, which all of them are highly fucking traumatic and take a long time to recover from, but you can. Now, there is no judgment here for fearful avoidance, because I was one. I have done a metric shit ton of therapy and healing. Now, like, your fearful avoidant tendencies don't go away, because your emotional blueprint is your emotional blueprint. However, with a lot of therapy, so when you see dating and relationship coaches saying things like, oh, you can do my course and then you'll be secure in 90 days. Bull fucking shit. It is your emotional blueprint that was essentially set in stone when you were an infant and learning how to build relationships with your caregivers, because that's what we were taught love is. Unraveling a lifetime or a childhood of emotional just chaos, it takes more than 90 days. It takes years and years of therapy, plenty of rock bottom moments. If you ask anyone who has successfully recovered or is in the process of healing from their heavily fearful avoidant or dismissive avoidant or their anxious attachment styles, they will tell you, if they are real, that it takes years, a lot of work, a lot of self-reflection. You cannot achieve this within 90 days. You might be able to have some masking behaviors develop, but fixing those real deep internal emotional blueprint wounds, it takes time, and you need to sit in a huge shit pit of emotions and emotional reckoning. You need to have that before it happens.